You can unmute yourselves. This will be an open discussion. Can we start? Are you all ready? At least say yes or no. Unmute yourselves. I'd like to hear you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Should we wait for like a couple of more minutes if anybody else is joining? I think Lata and Rushika were the only ones who voted for now, right? If I'm not wrong.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's someone else. Let me just check. Okay. It was Shruti, but she's not joining, I suppose, but it's okay. All right. So today, the idea is I just wanted to share with you all what you're going to learn and what you can actually do with the course. So I thought let me keep it open to everyone so that, they also can, like benefit from the information of whatever we talk today. So I just kept it for open. Right. So you will be getting a PPT, a PDF as notes, which I will present to you during the class. I can show. Hello, hello. Can you hear me?
Yes.
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 Yes. Okay. I think something just happened. I could hear weird noises. Okay. Any which ways. So you will actually be learning a few things that you can predict any kundali as soon as you see it, like without even knowing the background, or you can actually tell why they have come. Okay, that much proficiency you will get, and you will practice in every class. So the advantage of attending live sessions is that we will practice kundlis, and you can also pick up your own kundli every class, every week. We will read your own kundlis also, and you will be able to imply or apply whatever you learn in that particular class on your own charts. Okay, and see if it is fitting well or not. And if it is not fitting, why is it not fitting, and what we can do to see that, what we can do to check that. We can discuss all these things. So your notes could probably look like this. One second, let me just open this. I will share it with you people. And everyone here is okay with English? You want Hindi or any other language? Of course, if I can speak.
Yeah. Okay with both.
Okay with both. Okay. Right. So let me now share this particular PDF with you people here. How much is screen? Um, okay. Please tell me if you can see. Can you see?
Yes.
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 Okay. All right, so this is the course content what we have. We have the introduction and then we have the significance of planetary force. Okay, and then the houses, lords, owners, exaltation and debilitation. Now you will understand what is exaltation, what is debilitation. I'm sure that many people will come here without any background of astrology. They don't know any kind of terms. Okay, at least I know that one or two people are like that in this batch that who have no idea about astrology at all. So you will be taught from zero. Okay, and then now when we have the aspect structure of planet and then calculation of moon kundi. Now you can learn to calculate your Chandra kundi yourself when you see the chart. Okay, you don't need any app to calculate it. So you will get that proficiency. And then you have the roots, friends, and enemies of the planets. Now, root, as in it is called Jad in Lal Kitab. That is like what planet is supporting which planet, and what planet is the friend of which planet, and like which is the enemy planets, and is it affecting you in any way? So these are the kind of things that you learn here. And then there is particular gender, there is age, there is like time of the day when the planets are active. So these are the things that come under here, and then you will learn to identify planets on the body, okay, on your body and on your face. And then there is, of course, who are the relatives that are, like associated with every planet. Like Mars is Chacha, and for example, now Mercury is aunt and sister, daughter. Now these kind of things that you will learn, and each planet is also associated with deity, and you will also learn who will be your most preferred deity, and that is how you will be amazed to see how you will be attracted towards that particular deity. Okay, and this is about the course. Now your notes will look like this. This is in Hindi. This is exactly what I got when I learned. So you can see it's already there. Astro Hemant, he is the one whom I learned from. So this is what I got. Okay, and I'm making this into English notes because there are like some flaws, and I am adding a little bit more of what I learned from elsewhere, and I'm adding more of what I have, observed in the other charts. So my observations also I'm adding here. Okay, I don't know how to admit somebody now. So this is how it looks. See, like sun on our body. Now there is an explanation, and Venus. Now this is what I said. Now you will actually see how and what will affect, what planet will affect, and now here, like I said, there are like relations which are associated with every planet. So you will learn that. So this is actually a 196 page PDF. Okay, so this I am creating an English version. This will probably become more than 196 because I'm adding more here that I have learned from elsewhere also. So you can see it is only, like I can say more or less a translation of the of my notes from Hindi one to English, but I'm also adding many more things. Many more things like how you can easily, easily identify, easily remember, like what does the first house signify, what does the second house signify. That comes, and then you can actually easily remember those things with few tricks. Okay, and I learned to, I learned in a form of a story, like how you can remember the houses, the significations of the houses, and the 35-year cycle, the 36-year cycle. So these are the things that you will learn in the course completely. All right. So if I have to give you an example, now let's say house number one is yourself. Why? When let's say when the baby is born, okay, house number one, baby is born, baby. Okay. Then the house number two, who will the baby immediately see? Parents. So the house number two will be the immediate family. And then after a few years, then house number three activates when the baby gets a sibling. So this way you go till house number 12. Okay, when you say like fourth is then it is home, then from the hospital the baby comes home, like that kind. Through a story you will learn the houses, so you don't have to, like break your head about, okay, what is house number one, what are the things that are going there, and what is house number two. And also you will see this with the age of the person. Okay, so there is no doubt about it that you will definitely be able to analyze and read a chart at the end of the course. Any questions?
Yes, I have a very basic question actually. Oh, just wanted to know what's unique about Lal Kitab. Means what is different or uniqueness that is from Vedic or Nadi Joshis or other things.
Okay, I can tell you this very in a very simple way. So Lal Kitab works only on the bhava of your chart. I don't know how much of your astrological knowledge you have, but I'm just saying that there are houses, there are bhavas that are associated with the chart, right? So everybody is, it counts from the house number one, house number two, house number three, and it is called Khana in Lal Kitab because of course there is a background of Urdu because this was written in the region Punjab, so there is a mix of Parsi, Punjabi, and Hindi and Urdu languages here. So it's completely regional, and of course, many people get confused that it is coming from Pakistan. But unfortunately, this was written in like 1939. Pakistan was not even formed. Okay.
Okay, so you are saying it doesn't take into account the rashis, it just takes into account bhavas.
Yeah, it just counts the houses, bhavas. Okay, it doesn't count this Rashi, that Rashi. But of course, if you can actually, like mix these Rashis, and if you mix and match the degrees of the planet, you will get beautiful predictions from this. That nobody can actually, like say, no, you're wrong.
No, yeah, that is maybe depending upon the expertise of the astrologer, right? So, but
No,
as per
that is what
basic,
I said. That is
yeah,
what I
as
said.
per, as per the basic or
Hmm.
foundational Lal Kitab, it doesn't take into account rashis.
No, it doesn't take into account the Rashis. Okay,
Okay.
but
And when we say bhavas, so what kind of bhavas it define? Like bhav chalit mein it is
no, it's not Bhav Chalit. I'm saying Bhav because of the house number. Let's say it counts only houses. House number one, house number two, house number three, and until house number 12. There is no Rashi.
yeah, that is fine. Means, but there are many different ways of calculating bhavs also, right? So which method it
No.
adopts?
Okay, I'll give you an example now. Uh,
Means there, if you have heard of those names like KP uses Placidus system.
yes, I'm just sharing my screen,
So
just
in Lal Kitab, which system they use?
using any system. Just a second. Give me 1 minute.
Okay.
See the screen? All
Yeah,
right.
now we can see it.
Yeah, so irrespective of what number which is written here, okay, this works on the principle of Kal Purush Kundli. If that is what you are asking, it works on the principle of Kal Purush Kundli. But then, irrespective of the number which is written here, any chart will, if you say generate Lal Kitab Kundli in any of the apps, this will give as by default this will be given as number one.
No, that I
Okay, but
got.
that doesn't mean this is Mesh Rashi.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
can be, yeah.
that I got.
Okay.
My question was like, because there are different ways of calculating bhavas, so sometimes
No, we are
bhavas.
not. No, we are not calculating bhavas at all. It will only work on the Lagna chart. You're not working on any of the bhava chalit. See, bhava, I just use the word bhava because in first
Okay,
bhava we have this, in second bhava we have this, for that. We are not calculating any bhava chalit here.
okay, got it,
So
got
it's
it.
only Lagna chart that you use.
So maybe plain Rashi chart, but ignoring the Rashis then,
Yeah,
right?
ignore the rashis and it will work like this. But I
Okay.
will tell you how to use the Rashi and when to use the Rashi.
Okay. Got it. Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
So this is basically the Kalpurush Kundli that works. And yeah.
And for calculating the this chart
Hmm.
in Lal Kitab, is there a specific ayanamsha that they use?
No, no,
It's
nobody.
as Larry or whatever
No,
normal.
no, no, no. You can use any Ayanamsha. I'll tell you what. So this Ayanamsha is also, it's the lateral, the degree or the earth tilt that you calculate, right? So if they actually use KP Ayanamsha, if you see Lahiri Ayanamsha, if you see, there is always a difference of
Yes.
15, 20 days in the dashas.
Yes.
Not much.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, but if you see Ramanayanamsha, there is a huge difference of,
Right.
like 2 years.
Right. 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 Correct.
Okay, so what I will tell you is, let's say this is the line of, your chart lines. Let's
Yes.
say this side is
Okay.
Aries, this side is Taurus.
Okay.
Okay, I don't have a ball here. I don't know what to use.
I'm. We are able to.
Okay,
I think I'm able to get. I don't know others,
yeah,
but I'm.
I'm just trying to explain. So let's see. Let's say this mouse is the planet. Okay, so now many financials they consider when this comes here completely. Okay, this is in Taurus, and that is the transit date they consider, and that
Right.
is the position they consider. And
Right.
some people they actually consider this midpoint. Ramanayanamsha always considers this midpoint, mean.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, and then KP considers like 75%, like most of the planet has come this side. Okay, now the transit is done.
Okay.
KP considers that. And
Okay.
then if you see that, well, if you see now at this point, let's say this particular planet has influence in both the houses.
Right.
Okay. There is no way that you can ignore this part of the planet.
Right. Right.
So it has influence in both the houses. So that is exactly what you will have to check with, like when astrologers ask you questions. So it is not to, like it's not that they don't know. It is mostly to understand which house the planet is acting in.
Yeah, that is important. Yeah.
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 So, for example, let's say Jupiter transit, according to Ramanayanamsha, it is today because it's at the center.
Okay.
It's at the mean point. So
Okay.
today 8 p.m. IST is the Jupiter transit time
Okay.
because
So
that's the
in
mean point.
Lal Kitab, which one we use?
They don't use anything. You don't count any degree. There is
No, no,
no degree that is counted.
no, no. Even software will have to take something in consideration, right?
Yeah, that is what I said. So it's like usually it is done with the Lahiri Anamsha.
Okay.
I mean, Lal Kitab softwares, they calculate with Lahiriya and Amsha. But I usually, that is what I do. I mean, this is my own Kida, I can say.
Yeah.
I usually, like check with all the other ion Amshas just to understand where else the planet can be influenced
Okay. Means where it is moving the most means.
most. And also
Yes.
there is another way to determine this. You can also see from the Ashtak Varga chart where the planetary forces are more.
Yeah, but Ashtavakra will all depend on Rashis, right?
Yeah, it will depend on Rashis, but you will know, right, which
Yeah.
house that planet is giving maximum thing. And
Right. Right.
and according to Lal Kitab, if you want to go, there are like some indications that okay, if this house has this planet, this will happen. Like these are the things. I think you were not here in the previous sessions. I was like
No, no,
giving
this
like
is
few examples. For example, if somebody has third house moon, they will have two iron boxes at home and one will be burnt, and it will come out. I don't know if Ankurji is here today. He said he confirmed that he has third house moon and he had two iron boxes
I'm
at
very
home.
much here.
Yeah, he's
Very
here.
much here.
So these kind of things. So you can ask this crazy questions also, and like make it very light with your client or whoever you're reading the chart with. So there are this kind of like weird, I can say, or like kind of combinations, but it will work. And like for example, another one is people who have Rahu in first house, their the house which is or the opposite to their house, it is always an empty plot or a barren land or some old house where nobody is living. So it is this kind of thing. So these we call it nishanya in Lal Kitab. So these also will be given. So you can very clearly identify. And if you want to go further, you can identify the planets on your hand.
Okay.
On your hand. So if you see this kind of grilled kind of structure, like lines which are formed, that is Rahu. So if you see it here, it's in the first house. If you see it here, it's in the second house. If you see it here, it's in the seventh house. So it
Okay.
is like that.
Okay. Got it. Got it. So multiple ways to determine. Okay.
Yes, and also from your face.
Okay.
From your face, you can say which planet is affecting you the most.
Okay. Got it. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
and
you.
there are also multiple other ways. For example, you can, like identify with the kind of colors you're attracted to.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so there are like, see, I'll tell you what, the Lal Kitab is actually a very good system, but unfortunately it's been, like kind of defamed because of people who, like give this kind of remedies out of Lal Kitab and then make it a joke.
Yeah,
That
I
is what
think
is happening.
I think that is the case with the whole concept of astrology itself. People take its superstition as a whole.
Yeah, exactly. And also when it comes to Lal Kitab, it's a bit more extra because there have, I mean, it's like, because people have understood that this is a book of remedies.
Correct. The impression is like that. Yeah.
Yeah, the impression is like that. And whenever people connect with me also to, like for any, any kind of problem, the first thing they ask is, you do Lal Kitab, so please give me remedies. So that's the first thing they say.
Yeah. They just want remedies. That's it.
Yes. Okay. There's something in the chat. Well, Anjana ji, see, the point is any energy for that matter, right? Any energy for that matter, it can either be created, it can't be destroyed. You only transfer. Energies can be transferred. Now, what are the planetary forces? They are nothing but energies. You are just transferring from one place to another. You are trying to channelize those energies somewhere. So if you do it in a wrong way, definitely it will affect. So yeah.
Hi, Smita. This is Sharan here.
Yes, Sharon.
Hi. I have enrolled for the course and I know nothing about Lal Kitab. I know very little about the astrology, just
Okay.
the house and planets and
No
so
worries.
on.
No
No
worries.
worries, right? Do I
No
have
worries.
to prepare something
No,
just
that
for
is
the
what I
class?
was actually showing
I
you.
joined
Don't
this meeting a bit late. Sorry for that, but
No problem, no problem. You don't have to prepare. You don't have to even write down when you are actually attending the course or the class because you
okay.
will get everything ready-made in a PDF. Whatever I'm saying will be there. You will get
Mm-hmm.
the recording also. So
Okay.
you don't really have to like make notes and remember. So you will be
Mm-hmm.
taught in a way that you can remember for
Mm-hmm.
good without, like any effort.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. There will be like a lot of stories, lot of fun which will be involved, so you will not forget what you learn.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yes. Any questions, anybody?
And this classes run for almost 10 days, right? And
Yeah, 10 weeks.
minimum around 10 weeks, and then if needed, then probably it might extend.
Extend, yes.
Okay, okay.
But I
And
will definitely complete what I have promised.
yes, and what would be the duration in a day? 1 hour, 2 hours?
See it. What I am thinking is we will learn for like one hour, okay, and the next
Mm-hmm.
1 hour we will implicate or we will apply whatever we learn on charts.
Okay, okay, all right. So we have to keep our charts ready at least.
Yeah, any chart for
Some
that matter.
okay, any chart for that matter, and from Astro Sage or somewhere can take.
Anywhere,
Okay,
anywhere,
all right.
anywhere.
Yeah.
So whatever you learn in that particular day, you will apply on charts
Okay.
for the next 1 hour.
Yeah. Thanks.
Hi, Smita. This is Malika this side.
Yes,
What is the
Malika.
fees of the course?
I think we had shared the flyers. Was it 99995, 9996, something like that?
Triple
Yeah.
nine six. I
Yeah,
remember
yes.
asking why this number.
Oh yeah, right. It is 99996. Right.
Okay.
Interesting
Okay. Thank
number,
you.
but you said you're a Venus lady, and then
Yeah. I'm driven by
Okay.
Venus, so it is
oh
six.
yeah, maybe you can
Okay.
talk about that bit more in the course.
Yeah,
Why
definitely.
is that so?
Definitely. Of course, see, you have all the right to know me because you're learning from me. So you need to know who I am and what I do also.
Yeah.
That is most important. And you also need to know why I started learning this.
Yeah. The reason why I joined that course is after I was watching your podcast
Yeah.
with I don't know
Yes.
the name of the podcaster, but I was watching that and then I got the trust, confidence, and then I said, yes,
Yeah. Yeah.
let me join. Yeah.
Sure. Sure. I understand it happens because even I was a lot speculative when I was learning courses, like whom to join. There are like so many people who teach what to do, where
Yeah.
to go, how to start, all these things were there. And then, there were many things that I had to unlearn what I had learned before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eager to
Yeah.
start, yeah, to be in the course. Yeah. Thanks.
Thank you. Anybody? Any questions you have, Rushika, Lata?
Just one I wanted to ask. So, through what we learn in the course, we'll be able to make prediction of events as well.
Prediction of events. See, to some extent, yes, you can make. Like I said, the 35-year, 36-year cycle, what you learn. To some extent, yes, you will be able to predict. But for the complete prediction of events and, with date, time, and all that, that will come in the advanced level. That's a lot of brainstorming to do there. You will learn to calculate till about, like yearly chart. But monthly chart, like day chart, weekly chart, that is, like it goes a little bit very deep. Oh, by the way, this yearly chart is also the Lal Kitab Varsh Kundli, Varshafal. It's not the transit yearly chart. So that can give a lot of, information about timing of events, yes. And also from a person's hand, and also, like the 35, 36-year cycle, what I said, you will know.
Okay, thank you.
Any questions?
Smita ji,
Huh?
I have a suggestion, small suggestion. When we say people don't have to keep everything in mind, now
Yes.
everyone like you and me and every other person who has been practicing astrology, even the gentleman who was Taranjeet Singh ji. So people understand to much an extent what exactly does this mean. But when it comes to 12 houses, 12 rashis, 27 nakshatra, number of planets, the permutation and combination, it's a huge math. You think to keep everything in mind. So just give a a glimpse of how this whole complexity you will be simplifying it.
Okay,
Give a
I'll
glimpse
have
of this
to.
complexity rather.
Okay,
Solution is fine. You have shared before also, but how
yes, just
complex
a
this is.
second, just a second. Let me try to find a South Indian chart for this. Okay, let's just a second.
And in the training, you will use the North Indian or South Indian chart?
I will use both.
I will use both. Okay. Yeah, South Indian is a bit confusing, but yeah, North
No,
Indian
no,
is. I started with North Indian and hence so.
no, I will use both, so you don't have to
Okay.
worry. You will learn. You even if anybody gives you some East Indian, West Indian, any chart you will be able to predict.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
You don't
Yeah.
have to worry
I'm
about it.
just trained my eyes to see that in
Yes,
that way. Yeah.
yes,
That's it.
I get it. I get it. So 1 second, just a second, please. Let me just. I'm just trying to create a chart so that. Generated some 1990 chart. I don't know. Who is this?
It will be really early for me when you say 10:30 in the morning on
Yeah, 10:30
Sunday.
in the morning, Sundays. My idea is you are just done with everything on in the morning, and then the whole of the day is free for you. That's my idea.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's the weekend, but it's fine, no problem.
Yeah.
But for me, it will be really very early because it will be around 7 o'clock, I think, in the morning. Yeah.
Okay, so I have some chart here.
By the way, Sharanji, I would like to mention it's good
Hi.
to see you joining the course. We've spoken a couple of times during the group chats, and I've seen you really being keen in terms of trying to have queries, have them answered. So
Yes.
finally, it's really good. I was never aware you were actually a beginner for astrology, but now I'm rather impressed about it because although you were beginner, you were keen about seeking knowledge and trying to learn things. So good
Yes.
to have you.
Yes, yes, yes. And then I don't know your name, but I store your name as Astro Guide. But then
Right.
you also had read my chart a long time ago. I mean,
Yes, I long time ago we've spoken. That's
yes, I
correct.
still have that chart, and then I will
Yes,
do
yes.
one of the remedies that you said. But then I'm also planning to have a chart reading with you sometime later on.
Most welcome, most welcome. But honestly, I'm really glad, not just for you, even including everyone else joining the course. Lataji, excellent. So this is going to elevate you to the next level now. That's the big advantage.
Yep.
Okay, I'll go mute now. Lataji can continue.
Yeah. So this is the South Indian chart, and it starts from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it goes clockwise. Okay. So now you don't want to know, I mean, you don't remember which house is ruled by which planet, right? So what I do is, let's say this is the horizon. This is the line. The horizon line, there is 4, there is 5. And the sun always rises from below. Okay. So we will give this house to sun. And we will give, and whenever the sun goes up, moon goes down. So we will give this house to moon. Right? So 4 and 5, sun and moon is fixed. So from here, if you go, which is the closest planet to sun?
Mercury, Venus,
Yeah, Mercury. Then comes Venus. Then comes
Earth,
Mars.
Mars,
Then
Earth,
comes
Mars,
Jupiter.
Mars,
Then
Jupiter.
comes Saturn.
Yeah.
Then again, if you go from this side, you this is already taken by moon.
Yeah.
So this goes Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn.
Oh, Earth is not considered. Okay, okay.
Of
Yeah.
course, we are
Okay.
there.
Yeah. Center is Earth. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So this is how I said you don't have to like really struggle to memorize. So
Okay.
everybody knows the my very educated mother just shows 9 planets. So if you go
Yeah.
with this order. Okay. And the exaltation and debilitation also will go in that same way.
Yep.
Okay. So this is just an example. So you will remember things like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Most welcome. Right. So any more questions here?
No. One last question. Astro Guide, what is your name?
My name is Ankur Rajput.
Ankur Rajput. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Nice to
Yes,
know.
good to know you, Sharan.
Yes. All right. So shall we end the session?
Yeah. I will join from first around 6 o'clock again when you have.
Yes. Okay.
I joined this session bit late. Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. Anyway, every session will be different. Every,
Yeah.
like everything will be different. So it's okay.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Thanks
everyone.
all. See you all. Bye bye.
Yeah, see
Thank
you.
you.
Bye.